Hello and welcome back to the second channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at a new product from Extreme Rate. Now this is Extreme Rate's first toe dip into the Game Boy shell replacement. So I'm very excited to, I think, be the first YouTuber to announce this thing. So yeah, really exciting. Not been paid, never been paid by Extreme Rate, and I don't even earn any affiliate money directly from them, just the usual Amazon commission. And I really like their products, so that's the only bias we're going to get. Look at this! I mean, you've seen it in the thumbnail, so it doesn't really come as a surprise, but yeah, it's a wooden Game Boy shell. Now, it isn't real wood, obviously, it's hydro-dipped, so yeah, a very nice thing though, and it really does look exceptionally real. Obviously, you can see the white plastic mold underneath there, but obviously you're not going to see that when the screen lens is on, but look at it, what's under here? Oh, it's nice and brown. Okay, I wasn't too sure what it was going to be under there, but it's good to know it is brown, so it looks a little bit more legit than if it was white. But yeah, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. So I don't have any mods to do a nice Game Boy mod to, so I'm just going to use this Game Boy that's already in a clear shell. It's got the new IPS screen in it, and that's about it. But we're going to use this one and have a nice modded wooden Game Boy at the end of it. So I'm going to rush through disassembling this, and then I'm going to also rush through cutting this shell up to cater for the IPS screen, because I've covered those on my channel multiple times, and then we'll get to the reassembly of the wooden shell. So here we go. So that is the back off. Alright, I've cut the shell up to hopefully allow this screen to fit in, and yeah, I say that is pretty damn successful. So included in the kit is a bunch of goodies. Now let's take a look inside this bag. So there's replacement buttons and screws, also a new screen lens. I don't know if they've done this one themselves or if this is from a stock of Chinese ones, I don't know. Some new membranes which actually feel nice and rigid. A replacement battery connector, and also a cartridge slot cover. And does this look white? Yes, it does. Is that a protective film? So let's pop all the buttons back in, and we can put the motherboard in and reassemble it. Again, I don't know if they're molding these buttons themselves, but they all look to be really good quality. I've definitely got no complaints there. They're sort of a matte finish, which is actually not the typical finish you see on these Chinese replacement buttons, but it's sort of hard to tell if these are molded by themselves or if they are from a stock of Chinese ones, the same stuff you get on AliExpress. Okay, that is the two halves done. Let's go ahead and drop the back piece onto the front. So there we go, the Game Boy is together, and my god, is it looking absolutely beautiful. Two things to point out. The first one, I think this could actually be their own shell that they've printed. Can you see the little gap there between the edge of the console and the screw post? If you compare that to this, which is also an aftermarket shell, it's basically just a very small sort of 1mm diameter little gap, whereas this has a sort of flat piece there that's a couple of millimeters thin. So I don't know, I'm presuming this is their own actual mold, in which case I'm relieved because their stuff is incredibly high quality. The only thing is the power switch is a little bit tight. That's probably due to the fact that it's been painted inside brown, so after doing that a few times it will wear down. I must say, I think if I had white buttons and a white screen lens, that would look much nicer, but I do sort of like the sleek black colours of the buttons and the screen lens. So yeah, that does look very, very nice. There's a screen protector on there. I'm going to leave that on there. Okay, so let's flip it over. Now, where is the sticker? Oh, actually, does it not come with one? Potentially it doesn't come with one. Okay. Maybe I've dropped that. No, it definitely does not have one. Well, you know what, I suppose that's not a bad thing. It sort of looks really elegant without the sticker on the back. It looks very minimalistic. Another thing I forgot to point out as well, because the shell is not brown underneath, it's white, you have to be very careful when screwing these screws back in, because as you can see, I have slightly chipped off the paint, I suppose you could call it, the sticker, the Hydro Dip material, and you can see the white underneath. So you could touch that up with a brown Sharpie, but yeah, just be really careful with that. Let's pop a game in. Inevitably as well, the game is going to cause the back of this to rub off, so you might want to maybe use an EverDrive or something in there, but I don't think it's going to rub off anytime soon. It does feel like a very nice, soft material. Okay, so let's turn it on. And everything works absolutely perfectly. And I have to say, the wood grain effect does look so legit. It definitely does in person. I don't know how it's translating on camera, but I am very impressed by that. It's not blurry at all. It looks very high quality. It doesn't mirror on the side, which is actually really nice because you don't really get many pieces of wood that are identical. So I really like that. It does look like it is actually two pieces of wood. Super cool, innovative little thing going on there. So yeah, don't need to show you the mod. We've all seen that before. Awesome stuff. Good job, Extreme Rate. Really happy with this. Please, if you have a YouTube channel, comment below and tell us, is this your own mold? And what else of it is your own? Have you sourced the buttons from a Chinese company? Or have you molded them all yourself? And the screen lens, have you made that yourself? I'd be really interested to hear. I'll find out the price for you and I'll put that on the screen earlier on. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next video. Goodbye.